How are we doing? How was your day? Today has been a long day for me. A really long and tiring day. Alright, so we're live and today is day 12. It's been 12 days of amazing time getting to learn, unlearn, and relearn. Okay? So welcome today to day 12 of the Know Your Child More Challenge. All right, so I want to believe that it's been an amazing time of learning, and ultimately the goal is for us to take the information we're getting and implement. Okay, so if you're just here listening and then you're not putting it into action, it's not going to be meaningful. Okay, so part of what I want is to get feedback on what it is that we've been doing with the information that we've been getting, things that we've heard, how we've practicalized it. Okay, um don't just stop at getting the knowledge. Okay, take action. All right, so welcome today. If you're just joining for the first time, I am Boma Ukufuribo. I'm a positive parent coach and the founder of the Positive Parenting Academy, which is an online academy that helps parents to overcome the challenges that come with parenting, so you can raise a holistic child, okay, and thrive in your journey. All right, so today we're talking about friendship. Okay, so we're supposed to find out who our children's best friends are. We're supposed to find out who our children's best friends are and why. So if you join in, good evening. If you can see me and hear me, please let me know in the comment section that you can see me and hear me. So good evening, Busola, you are welcome. Good evening. All right, so yes, we're going to jump right in. So let us hear in the comment section, who is your child's best friend? Okay, amazing. You can see me and hear me. Who is your child's best friend and why? So today we're talking about friendship. It's such an amazing topic and something that is very critical in your child's development. And so this is part of what we'll be teaching the children in the Skilled Kids Hub. Okay, the hub is all about teaching skills. Children 5 to 10 years, that is what we are supposed to be doing. Now, when you hear teaching skills, it's not about you bring them, sit them down and start using topics and teaching. There's a way to go about it, but this is the stage where they should be building these skills. Anything after that, when they become teenagers, is going to be a struggle. Okay, so this is one of the skills we'll be teaching children, because having a friend is a skill. Being able to have friends. So I was engaging with one of the parents that has signed up her child for the Skilled Kids Hub. So part of her challenge was that the child finds it difficult to make friends, okay, and all of that. So I allayed her fears and told her by the end of next year, it's going to be a different story. Okay, friendship is a skill. So we're going to be teaching it. This is one of the things that the children will be learning in the Skilled Kids Hub. All right, so please, if you join in, I want to hear you in the comment section, right? Who is your child's best friend and why? Who is your child's best friend and why? If you can see me, so just put it in the comment section. Okay, so while we're waiting for that, all right, friends. Okay, so Busola says my child's best friend is in Mesoma. Imesoma. I like the sound of that name. That's Igbo, right? Imesoma. Okay, Hasana, good evening. You are welcome. So why did she choose her as her best friend? Why? I want to know. So if you join in, tell us who your child's best friend is and why. Okay? So today we're talking about friendship, and I said it's one skill your children need. Okay, it's critical. So it's one of the skills we're also going to be teaching in the Skill Kids Hub. And if you have not signed your child up, you have a child 5 to 10 years old and you've not signed your child up, you are wrong. Registration ends in 10 days. Okay, in 10 days, registration ends in 10 days. We do the onboarding from 22nd till the end of the year, and then we start in earnest in January. It's going to be an amazing time of learning life skills that will help your children. Okay, we're going to bond, it's going to be an amazing time. In fact, you honestly don't want to be left out, because your children are going to have so much fun. All right, so Busola says she likes her because she makes her happy when she's down. That's so amazing. Everybody needs that person. That one person that can just make you feel good. That person you can always turn to and be encouraged. That person that is supportive. And so that is a really, really good reason. All right, thank you for that feedback, Sola. So Hasana says my daughter's best friend is Belema, and she chose her because she's nice, caring, fun, and finds a way to solve problems. Oh, okay, that's so heartwarming. All right, so why is it important for us to know this? Friends are important. Okay, so part of what I had to change as I became an adult, a parent, and all of that. And that is why, tomorrow I'm going to be a host to a parent coach, and a friend that she'll be coming up to talk about some unresolved childhood experiences that are affecting how we parent today. Now, why am I saying that? So growing up, my mom always used to tell us, don't make friends, just make me and your sibling your friends. Don't make friends, people are not good, people cannot be trusted, all those kind of things. So that's the mindsets we grew up with. As I grew old, I realized that this thing is actually not what I really want. And that is why when we say most of these parenting beliefs we carry along with us, what our parents did and did not do, you have to make your children have that ability to question things and not just take what was handed down to you, without questioning it, and even find out, does this thing suit my own peculiar situation? So I realized that no, life cannot be like this. You need friends, okay? You need people. And I realized most of these statements coming from trauma, shaping our own have been. That was her reality, but that cannot be. That shouldn't be my own reality, because I will have my own experiences, okay? So that's basically why we should be mindful of what it is we're doing and why we need to heal our inner child. So that's one cause you should look out for next year, which we'll be doing in the month of June. You find out that there are so many things embedded in your subconscious that is affecting what you tell your children, how you react to what they do, not because it's good or right in particular, but because of your own experiences. You are now projecting your own experience on your children and influencing what they do without allowing them to think and analyze and criticize and come up with their own solutions. That's critical thinking, which is also a skill, by the way, we'll be teaching the children in Skill Kids Hub. So friends help you. Okay, a friend is anyone you want to spend time with, like Busola said, someone that makes you happy, that lifts your spirits. When you're with the person, you're a better person, someone that will support you, someone that is trustworthy, someone that is a good listener, all those nice things. And it's such an amazing feeling to have a friend that is truly a friend. Like the Bible says, there is a friend that sticks closer than a brother. So there are some friends that are real friends. Okay? So you need to teach your children, because everybody needs someone. We don't do life alone. We do life in circles. And another important thing, that is why we chose this thing to teach now, because it is critical. Why am I saying this? When your children become teenagers, okay? Oh, the network is poor. Okay, sorry. So have you been hearing anything I said? Have you been hearing me? Please let me know if I can be seen and heard. Let me know if you can see me. Okay, so I was talking about friends, right? I said people don't do life alone. They do life in circles. Okay, we need friends. And the Bible even says that there is a friend that sticks closer than a brother. Okay, there's a friend that sticks closer than a brother. We have many stories of friends. One that is very prominent in the Bible is that of David and Jonathan. Their friendship was a covenant friendship, right? It transcended circumstances. So we need friends. And why it is important, can you see me? Can you hear me, please? All right, so why it is important, okay, that your children, you begin to pay attention to the friends that they have. Why it's important that you need to pay attention to the friends your children have is because when they move to the teens, okay, when they become teenagers, okay, the network is okay now. So I was talking about friends, okay. One very important reason, of course, beyond the fact that everybody needs friends, and I'll come to that in a bit. When your children become teenagers, the friends are now the most influential. The network. Okay, so I'm back. Can you see me? Can you hear me? Let me know. Your child now, okay, between the ages of 5 to 10, you are the most influential and most important. Use this time wisely. And that is why we are working with children this age, because children this age are old enough to understand and are willing to do what it is you want to teach them. Okay, so build it now. When they become teenagers, you move down. They now begin to hear their friends' voices first before every other voice. So you see the importance of friends. That's when they start forming cliques, and all of that. As teenagers, in school, we had this group. And more importantly, girls thrive in tribes. Okay, girls thrive in tribes. So a girl having a tribe is a need for her. So it's not negotiable for you to not teach her how to make friends, because she needs a tribe. It's part of what a girl needs to help her. So she must look for that tribe. So now what are you doing to teach her to find the right friends, right? Because it is critical to her development, her self-esteem, her confidence and all of that. They find their selves in tribes. So being friends with people is not negotiable. So you need to teach them, okay, how to make friends. All right. First of all, they must be friendly. The Bible says he who must have a friend must show himself friendly. Teach them that they need to be friendly. Now, there are some personalities, in your children that will be repulsive. Okay, people will not be friends with them. You need to take time, to teach them what it means to be a good friend. And these are some of the things we're going to be teaching the children in the Skills Hub. There are a lot of things, that they need to learn. Now, all right, so we are back again. The network today is not friendly at all. It's not friendly. Okay, so can you see me? So I said the things you need to teach your children. First of all, for them, when they are making friends, your values, okay? You stand for something. Internalize those values. Let them internalize it so that if they don't see those things in that person, of course they know that it's a no-no. Tell them that the ingredients of having friends. Okay, it's okay now, but the network keeps throwing me out. So quickly, let your children know values. That's how they find friends, through your values. Let them know that friends should not put them under any form of pressure. If they have to impress, they have to keep up, the friend makes so much demands, then that kind of friendship they need to reevaluate. When my daughter was much younger, there was this friend, she kept coming to tell me, the friend said if she doesn't bring this toy, she won't play with her. If she doesn't do this, and I'm like, at a point I needed to tell her, see, you have to, build yourself. If this friend is constantly making you sad and all of that, then it's this person worth being a friend. You need to teach them all of these things. Teach them how to also manage themselves, show themselves friendly, be there, celebrate their friends, so many things. Now, that is why this tool is important. So you find out, who is this person that is my daughter's friend, the kind of friends that I want. So you are influenced now, because you know that by the time your child becomes a teenager, they are listening to those friends, but by the time they get there, you've already influenced the kind of people that become their friends. So even if they are listening to those people, you know that whatever it is they are talking about is, they are people that share the same values with them and all of that. Okay, because of course, like I said, they need tribes. Part of the needs of a child is somewhere to belong, so they will find a tribe. Okay, and that's why it's important you have these discussions about friendship now. All right, so engage them, tell them, and then also make them understand that if based on their criteria they haven't found someone yet, it's okay. If you don't have a friend now, it just means that the right tribe hasn't come. Always make them realize there is a right tribe. There is no pressure. Okay, no pressure to want to feel like, if your child wants to try to feel among a tribe, trying to meet up, then that is probably because they have a low self-esteem. What have you been telling them? You should pay attention to it. Make them understand that they are friends for seasons, they are friends for a reason, and there is a friend for life. Okay, there are some people that will come and go because they are just there for something. There are friends that are for a reason, and then there are friends that stay for life. All right, so this is some of the things, or rather these are some of the things that you need to discuss with your children. And of course, you need to model. Okay, so it will always come back to you, thing. Okay, the kind of friends you have. Okay, the things you tell them, is it the same thing that you are doing yourself? How do you relate with your friends? What are the things you do? What are they seeing you do? Don't worry that your child is not listening. Worry that they are watching. Okay, so if you've been listening to me so far, let me see you in the comment section. Tell me what it is you have picked about this friendship. We're going in depth in it in the Skill Kids Hub, so I'm not going to give you all the details. Okay, of course, for those of us that have joined in, you're going to get that and more. All right, so let us hear in the comment section what it is you picked from this. Okay, so what did you take away from this session? If you can still see me and hear me, please. All right, so All right, so thank you so much, Busola and Hassana, for joining in. I hope you got something. Please let us pay attention to friends, okay? Friends can make or mar your children. All right, so go to the WhatsApp group and tell us what you learned, what you'll be doing differently, and we will see tomorrow. Remember to sign up your kids, just 10 days left, and we are going to start in earnest. All right, have an amazing night, and bye for now.